One of them is the Anzio Takedown Rifle. The length of this anti-material rifle's barrel is 1,200 millimeters, and its weight is more than 17 kilos. You cannot hide it in your pocket, that's for sure. But even a target 3 kilometers away from the shooter would have no chances. Anzio takedown rifle owners know what a quality shot is worth. This is a single-shot weapon that must be reloaded manually and can carry up to 3 bullets. You'd better reach the target on the first attempt, especially with the help of the innovative 20mm telescopic sight. With this rifle, you can even eliminate targets that were out of reach for previous models. Besides the 20x102 caliber shells, the Anzio takedown rifle works just fine with the Soviet 14.5x114mm caliber cartridges. But it is good not only because it works with different ammo, it also has high muzzle velocity, up to 1 kilometer per second, and the muzzle energy is 57.53 kilojoules with 101 grams weight. It is more than enough to fire both land and air targets. American gunsmiths aren't the only ones who like large caliber weapons. It's been 20 years since the South African Defense Forces have used the Meacham NTW-20 rifle produced by Aerotech, the brainchild of designer Anthony Neofito, an expert on anti-tank rifles. The rifle is intended to counter enemy snipers at long distances, destroy missile systems, satellite antennas of parked aircraft, sensing systems, and lightly armored vehicles. The Meacham NTW-20 is good for demining unexploded aerial bombs. A shooter puts out the fuse, making a sapper's life easier. The rifle kit includes 2 interchangeable barrels. The first is designed to fire 20 by 83.5mm bullets. The muzzle energy is 29.03 kilojoules. The second one is to fire 14.5 by 114mm bullets. It's been included to increase the shooting distance. You don't need to use any special tools to swap one barrel to another. It takes about a minute. Anthony Neofito knew that the rifle's power would cause a massive recoil shock after a shot. For this reason, he tried to reduce the impact on the sniper to the maximum by using extra shock absorbers and dampers. Even with such devices, a shooter needs a few seconds to recover. If you want to try this weapon, we recommend you carefully consider whether you're ready for it. Let's look at the Chevy-Tac M200 Intervention, the only weapon in our list that is not anti-material in its pure form. This rifle was designed to engage soft targets such as enemy infantry, and it is perfect for precise hits. Less than 1 MOA at a distance of more than 2,000 meters. Like many sniper rifles, the M200 is bolt action and needs to be reloaded manually. Such weapons are traditionally considered more accurate than automatic and semi-automatic rifles. The .408 Chevy-Tac cartridge with a nominal caliber of 10mm was designed specifically for this rifle, and its muzzle energy reaches 11,350 joules. The Chevy-Tac M200 is much more practical than the previous monsters. It is 2 times lighter than, say, the Meehem, and allows the shooter to fire up to 20 rounds per minute. Truth be told, its price bites you. You will have to part with about $50,000 for one of the best products on the American weapons market. However, you can try it in real life, and those who love shooting can grab a Chevy-Tac M200 to confront enemies in computer games such as Call of Duty and Crossfire. It also became the main weapon of vengeance for Bob in the aforementioned movie Shooter. Let me introduce a very exotic weapon, not adopted by any country today due to the high shock and possibility to harm the shooter after the first shot. The founder of SSK Industries, an American gunsmith, Jones, developed a 24x75 caliber rifle cartridge, JDJ 950. According to the international classification, it should be considered a cartridge and the rifle specially designed for it as a handheld gun. Many believe this is the most powerful weapon in the world. It is very popular among private fans of large calibers and wealthy financiers of entertainment shooting. To put it mildly, it doesn't have the gentlest recoil. This rifle is very heavy, as its weight varies from 36 to 50 kilograms. Its dimensions can be seen on the video. As you can see, using it in shooting sports is not very appropriate. I'm not even talking about any military action. We'll have to wait and see what happens in that respect. The above rifles could be used to counter enemy snipers, helicopters, and lightly armored vehicles. But you could use the 14mm American SOP to hunt a Tyrannosaurus if dinosaurs still existed. Even if the caliber might not seem that impressive to you, the muzzle energy of this weapon is approximately 60 kilojoules, and the rifle range is 5 kilometers. Its bullets have high aspect ratio and weighs about 110 grams. However, the most surprising thing is, perhaps, the declared accuracy of the weapon. Half an angular minute far away of about 2,700 meters. Initially, it was designed for sport super long-range shooting, and for obvious reasons, it still has no application in the Army. However, we would not be surprised to see it in an action movie in a couple of years.